and welcome to Cooking with the Tinkers. I am Katie Tinker, and this is my daughter Madison Tinker, who's trying to juggle limes right now.
I juggle limes.
I am an epicure consultant, and today we are having a Taco Tuesday cooking class. So I'm going to take some time to show you how you can make your favorite dishes super easy and really healthy with some of my favorite epicure products. We're going to make tacos with ground chicken. We're going to do some pulled chicken Mexican tacos in the oven. Some guacamole, some salsa, don't touch the knife. And then we're going to do a cheesecake in the microwave. And I'm super excited to try that because this is the first time I'm doing it. So hopefully I don't screw it up. But probably not.
The lime.
Cut the lime. She really wants me to cut this lime. Okay. So a little trick I learned. I'll even show you. If you roll the lime or whatever citrus, if you have a lemon you want to cut, you get more juice if you kind of roll it first. So we're going to do that. Okay. So, and I want to say thank you to everyone for joining us, and thank you to my lovely host for bringing us all together. All right, let's show what we're going to do.
This we're going to squat.
Hold on,
We're
let's
going
hold
to
it
have
up.
it. We're going to have it gently.
Right, okay, so do you know what this is called?
No, I don't know. I do not know what this is
Okay.
called.
This is our 2-in-1 citrus press. So we have our lime in here, and there is a bigger section underneath to do the lemon.
Yeah, a lemon.
Okay, she really wants to squeeze.
And then you can
All right, you try and squeeze.
hold
Can you
it
squeeze it?
gently, and then you just take one hand, hold the other so you don't drop it like this. So.
No, you should probably use both hands here, because if you put your hand here, you're going to get lime juice down your hand.
Oh, yeah.
And you probably need both hands to squeeze it. Or a mommy hand to help squeeze it. Let's squeeze it over the bowl. So she really went to squeeze this. This wasn't the first step, but that's fine. I can be flexible.
Lime juice.
Where is it going?
Lime juice.
There we go.
Lime juice, not lime juice.
Alright, so this thing is heavy duty. This actually came in my kit. I think the...
Oh my goodness! It's stuck to lime. I want to show it.
It's stuck.
Look at it. Look at it. Ow.
Yeah, careful.
No.
What did you do to yourself? Alright, so this is heavy duty.
Lime juice.
It's made of metal, it's not plastic, and the funny thing is, like, it's a lot easier. It's so easy to use this thing to get the juice out. Like, I have a juicer attachment for my KitchenAid, and I find that easier to use. Okay, no more.
Is not easy.
Not right? No more. Okay, you got to
Your
use your line.
hands. You should not use hands when. You should not do this.
No, yeah, you might squirt it in your eye.
Yeah, you might squirt it in your eye.
That really hurts. And also getting hand sanitizer in your eye hurts.
It looks like worms.
It's ground chicken. It's not worms. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
So we're going to do something a little different. We've been having a lot of beef this week, so I'm doing some ground chicken instead. And this is our taco seasoning. Now this is a mild. Yes, we got it. We got it all out. Look at that.
I do it again.
Stop. Wait. So, Mommy's talking. I don't need you to do that right now, so don't do it. Okay? Can you wait until we need it for something else? So it's not going in that bowl.
There's another
Shh, stop. Come on. If you're going to help, then you have to listen, right? Okay. And if doing something I say not to do, is that listening? No. Thank you. Okay, I got to tell them about what I'm cooking so they know whether or not they want to buy it for themselves, right?
This is what it looks like when you have this.
So this is our Meal Solutions Taco Seasoning Packet. So this is the mild version. Earlier I posted a picture of, we have a jar of taco seasoning, and that one is spicier. This one has cayenne pepper. The other one has jalapeno pepper. So that one is a little hotter, a little more hot. I'm going to put in my chicken and my lovely wok. I know some people out there have been eyeing up the wok.
You can just get it at the place that we get the board. Which is Epicure.
Epicure, yes, you can get your wok at Epicure. So, and I'm using my wok because it's really big and I'm using a lot of meat. Like the recipe calls for 1.5 pounds of meat, but I find it's really flavorful, so we kind of like it with a little more meat, and then, you know, I'll double the meat, and then I'll usually cut half of it and freeze half of it for another meal. So I actually get 2 meals out of 1 packet usually. Here, I'll clean my hands real quick since that was raw chicken. Okay, so that is going to take a little.
This is a strawberry.
That is going to take. Why don't you go eat your strawberry over there, honey? So that is going to take a little while to heat up. So in the meantime, I'm going to make our guacamole and our salsa. And I started to say, the business kit actually comes with a lot. I think it is the whole Mexican real food, real fast collection. So it comes with the. What did you do with my juicer? Oh my gosh. So it comes with the juicer, and you know, this is something I probably wouldn't have purchased on my own, but I was really glad that it came and I was able to try it out because I really do like it a lot. Did I cut this? I did not cut this all the way around. So, another item that came in the kit is our guacamole mix. And I like guacamole as much as, just love it when you get like a perfectly ripe avocado. It's so hard to get one that's like perfectly ripe.
I get the seed.
You get the seed?
Yeah, I want to put it in my seed bag. I want to put
it in your seed bag. She's all about growing things from seeds these days.
I want a seed bag.
I don't know if we have any more of the small bags. So, and always be careful when you're getting the pit out of your avocado.
Oh, yeah, this is big.
I'm gonna do it the hard way.
I love this. This is perfect.
Yeah, you need your gigantic one.
Yes,
Come out.
of course.
There we go.
I'm gonna put lots of seeds in here.
How many seeds you're putting in there? Alright, so we're gonna need 2 avocados.
Okay, where's the seed? Put it in here.
Seed. Dump that in there.
This is my seed bag.
Okay. Good to hear.
Where's
See if I got lucky with 2 ripe avocados. I just got them today. I don't know, honey. We'll take care of that later, okay? And 2 for 2. Look at that. I'm so excited. Beautiful. I will later. Why don't you put that on the table or on the counter behind me in the meantime. Thank you. So, and I have my garbage bowl, as another shop used to say. So, let's see if I can do this without cutting my fingers. Okay. Do you want another seed?
Yes.
Got another pit. Actually, we call them avocado pits.
I'm going to write Madison's seed bag.
Her seeds. She wants to be a farmer, apparently.
Mostly I love to
There we
just
go.
grow stuff in our garden. I mean, backyard.
Our garden.
We don't have a garden.
No, I want one, though. I always want to grow stuff. But I have, like, a black thumb. I'm not very good at growing stuff. Alright.
I have like 0 stuff for planting. And now I'm gonna write Madison's seed bag, the first ever one that I ever had.
Alright, now this is my meat separator. If you don't have one, I highly recommend one. We do have one available through Epicure. And it's just good for helping to break up stuff. You know, if you're cooking ground meat on the stove, or if you do like pulled chicken in the
Any more seeds in
crock
the
pot, you can use this to kind of shred it afterwards when it's all done.
I need these
And give this
seeds
a good
in
mix.
strawberry. I do not know
Okay.
how I plant the strawberry.
Can you go sit over there, please? Okay. So, guacamole. Like I said, this is another one that came with the kit, and I probably wouldn't have bought it on my own, but it's so good. Like, I actually thought I was going to run out of this one first because I just started making guacamole left and right. And if you don't like avocados, you can still use this for other stuff. It's really good in eggs. You can put it in like a tuna salad. What else can you do with
Put a
this?
strawberry in here.
Okay.
Because I don't know how to get the seeds out.
Seeds out. Yeah, those seeds are super tiny. So let's see. Does the other side? It does not. Oh, cook. You can season seafood, fish, eggs, rice, and tuna sandwiches. So even if you don't like avocado, it's a really good mix. Oh, wait, I'm gonna use my masher.
I need apple. I need apple seeds.
Madison, can you stop, please? We're not doing that right now. We're not doing that right now. We are not doing that right now.
Okay, I get this
Thank
bad
you.
apple.
I think all the apples are bad. They were eating apples left and right, so then we got a bunch of apples, and then they stopped eating them. You know how that goes, right? Yeah. So comment below with anything, you know, say hi, where you're coming from, if you have kids, what kind of tacos you like, you know. I know this isn't live. I usually like to do stuff live, but some stuff came up, so I'm glad this is flexible. I could do a little pre-recording. All right. I think this is mashed up pretty good. We have some beautiful fresh guacamole to enjoy with our Taco Tuesday. Get every bit out of here. I was super shocked. Both of those avocados were right. Very excited. I'm making a mess with the guacamole. Flies everywhere. All right.
I got seeds. I got apple seeds.
So good. Even with like avocado toast, you don't have to run to the Dunkin' Donuts to get your avocado toast. You can make it at home. Super good. And you can control the seasoning. I think I might actually put a little bit more in. That's what I use too. Usually I only use one avocado. One more scoop. There's our guac. Ready to go. Guac. It's called guacamole, but a lot of people just call it guac for short. Okay. And don't worry, afterwards I will take pictures of everything. So, it's probably good. Excuse me for the fingers. Tell you a little bit about myself. My name, actually I should have started with this, but you know, I had company, so I get distracted. Because someone has a one-track mind about what they want to do.
I just want to make a juicer.
You just wanted to play with the juicer. So my name's Katie. I live just outside Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I have been with Epicure since the end of January, and you know, it's actually the first time I heard of it. I only tried a few products before I decided to start up, because, what was I going to say? Because the thing for me that really stuck with me is that Epicure is gluten-free, and that really meant a lot to me. I've been home with the kids for like 3-4 years now, and trying to do dinner on my own with the 3 kids has been really hard.
1,000 years, actually.
Yeah. So at first I was like, oh, I can use some good meal solutions. I need quick meals. And half my family eats a gluten-free diet. So it was really hard to find quick meal solutions that were gluten-free. You know, mostly you look up recipes and it's, you know, using a can of pizza crust or the croissant dough, you know, those ready-made doughs or condensed soup, which all have gluten in them. So I was really happy to see that Epicure is gluten-free. So I don't have to worry anything about gluten when I'm cooking dinner or baking stuff. What is that? I cut a seed. Nice. So, you know, if that's something...
I'm going to show the camera this.
She cut a seed in half while she was cutting an apple.
I was cutting
honey, this is hot.
apples. I was cutting apples, and then I was trying to get all the seeds in the apples, but then I was going down all the middles, and then try to get the seeds. And then I just cut through the middle of that.
Yeah.
And I literally just cut a seed.
She cut a seed in half. Super excited. So yeah, so if you need to follow a gluten-free diet or you know someone who does, feel free to invite them to the group so they can check it out. I am sure it will help them because I really do feel like it has helped me to plan meals better, make better food for my family, and you know, I want to share that. I want to be able to help somebody else too. So, all right, I'll go with my soapbox now. We'll get back to the food. Our meat is cooking up. I'm going to move on to our salsa. And this is our Poco Picante. This says to stir 2 tablespoons into 1 cup of diced tomatoes with a splash of lime juice, and cilantro is optional. Now earlier I was thinking, there's like this big divide between cilantro. Some people think it tastes like dish soap, other people love it. Like, where do you fall? Do you like cilantro or do you hate it? We like it here, but I'm not going to do that today. So, And I actually don't like fresh tomatoes for whatever reason. I will eat any kind of tomato product, salsa, pasta, pizza, ketchup, you name it, I will eat it. But I don't like fresh tomatoes for whatever. So I'm using a can
of not fresh tomatoes.
Of not fresh tomatoes. Yes, I'm using a can of not fresh tomatoes. So I'm gonna use my. I'm gonna strain it. This is our collapsible strainer. Love it. It's small, but still holds a lot. Like I can cook a whole bag of pasta and it'll hold it in here. Strain this a bit, not completely, because I do like a little bit with my salsa. It's probably more than a cup, but the Poco Picante is spicy. And like I do like a little bit of spice, but this definitely has a pretty big kick, so I only use like 1 tablespoon. Should probably even use less because it's pretty spicy. It's good. Alright, this is getting cooked up.
Where does it go?
Oh dear. You lost the seed? Oh no. Oh wait, I think I just heard something fall. Make sure we get all our meat off our meat separator. So make sure this all gets cooked up because no one wants to eat raw chicken.
Very tiny. I got 3 apples.
Okay, so Poco Picante. So you can use that anywhere. I like it on my eggs. Where else does it say? Can I please do my video, Madison? Just leave them on the table. Fine. You done with those? Put them in the compost bin. That's fine. So, think about me. So I talked about our Taco Tuesday. And one thing Epicure, our mission is to help people prepare real food real fast. So if you haven't seen the post, it talks about our never ever list. And that is a list of stuff you will never find in our products, and it's all kinds of additives and all kinds of junk that you just really don't want in your food. So basically, let's see ingredients: onion, sea salt, garlic, chives, spices, cayenne pepper, and jalapeno and chives. All ingredients you can pronounce. Real food. No hydrogenated this or that or whatnot. All right, so I'm going to do this one. Whoop, the other half of my lime into my salsa. All right, and that is good to go. Easy peasy salsa. You don't have to worry about it getting moldy. Like I made chicken parm last night, which was super good. And when I went to check for pasta sauce, I found a jar in the fridge, and it was one of those praying that it wasn't moldy. Luckily it wasn't, but I do have to pick up the marinara spice seasoning from Epicure, but I just haven't picked up yet. There's still so much I want to try, and I've been here like 3 months already. Lovely, you have a seed bag. So here we go, some beautiful fresh salsa, and if you put fresh cilantro in there, that would just pop in there with the red and green. That would be awesome. So you have that, and I think this is just about done. I think I can add in our seasoning. And even though I have more meat than it calls for, I think I might still actually not use the whole pack of taco seasoning. Because you know, as they say, you can put more in, but you can't take it out. So I'm going to use our Pro Prep scissors. If you don't have a good sharp pair of kitchen scissors, you need one, because this makes things so much easier. Like cutting vegetables, I use that a lot to cut my lettuce for salad. So I can half this. Okay, this is supposed to put water in it too. So I have my water. Although, I think there's enough juice left from the meat. Hi, Madison. I feel a tap, tap, tap on my shoulder. What's up? What's up, honey? What? Okay, we'll see. All right. All right, so I'm just going to mix this up. They have to sprout first, honey. Just wants to plant after the video.
I want to plant.
Okay.
I don't care.
You don't care if it's sprouted? Well, how about we do some research to make sure we grow it properly? Because honestly, darling, I don't think we're going to grow an avocado tree here in Pennsylvania. Be awesome to have fresh avocados whenever we wanted. All right, let's see. I have my list because I'll forget to say something. So you have real food. I talked about the real food. Guac and salsa. Madison, we're not doing your gloves right now. Come on. All right, so a few other things I want to talk about that go great with Cold Taco Tuesday theme. We have a nacho cheese dip. This is a really good hot dip. Now this one is spicier. This is another one that has a kick to it, but it is pretty good. I did have this one. We also have an ooey gooey queso, and I think that one is a little more mild, and that has that like liquid gold type of texture to it. So that is another good one. So I mentioned some things that come in a kit, and I will say that now is a great time to join Epicure. You know, we're still relatively new to the United States. There's only a couple thousand consultants in the U.S. And as you may have noticed on that graphic, like, have you heard of Epicure? Almost everyone said no. So still so much potential for expansion. I'm so excited to introduce Epicure to so many people. And a few other things that came in the kit, you know, I talked about citrus press, pro prep scissors. Say that 10 times fast. Not right now, Madison. This, I was going to try to do taco meat in here, but I'm not going to do it tonight. This, oh, Maddie, can you unlock the screen door for Nathan? Do you know how to unlock it? Okay. So this is our multi-purpose steamer. It also comes with the kit, and we call this the magic box. You can cook so many things in here, and as you see, it comes with this little trivet, which helps to separate your food if you're going to do two different things, or if you're going to cook something greasy, this like bacon. It's great because the grease will drip down. You don't have to worry about it splashing or spilling anywhere, and it makes it a lot easier for cleanup. I'm doing a cooking video. My oldest just got home from school. So this is another great piece. Now, and like all of our silicone cookware, I absolutely love it. And we are going to use one of those for another dish we're making. We're going to make some Mexican pizzas. This is our sheet pan liner. It's made of silicone. Now the one thing you want to remember when you're using our silicone cookware is you do not want to use a cooking spray. Regular old cooking spray has chemical propellants in there, and they will degrade the silicone, and it will void your warranty. So this is just plain old oil and this special pump spray that I have. Or you could just use a pastry brush, just spread it around, or a paper towel, whatever you have. So I'm going to spray my sheet liner. I'm going to take some fajita, some tortillas. I couldn't find the small corn tortillas. You think they have corn tortillas in like the Mexican section of the store. I'm just going to do two. These are flour, so I'm probably going to be the one eating them. I think they're called like Mexican pizzas or something. The recipe is on the website, so I'll post that in the description when I'm done. So I'm going to use a little bit of our salsa. And I already preheated my oven to 350. I'm not going to use too much of the salsa because I'm sure it's probably spicy. Then, this is something I really like about Epicure. They have the concept, of cook once, eat twice. But I find oftentimes you're eating like 3 or 4 times actually. Like I said, with the taco seasoning, I use half a pack, double meat. Just so we'll get like 4 meals out of this. And that's out of 1 pack. Okay, so I think this is done. I'm going to turn this off. Whoop. Then when I'm done, I'll plate it all up and take pictures for you. So this is leftover pulled chicken. I made pulled chicken in my slow cooker back on April 11th. It was 3 pounds of chicken. So I put half in the freezer for another meal, and I think even half of it got us like 3-4 meals. And it was super good. So, grab these. We're going to use this as our meat. This is also great in our enchiladas if you don't want to stick with just a plain old bean enchilada. You can wrap some chicken in there too. Alright. I'm loading up this bad boy here. That's a big chunk of chicken. Let's move that over there. So I really like that. You really get a lot out of it. So if you have a big family or you should have big eaters, you can feel comfortable knowing that everyone will eat well. All right. Now the recipe says use a tablespoon of cheese. I don't measure my cheese. You measure that with the heart, okay? And use as much cheese as you feel necessary. So I love cheese. I do. You know, somebody said they didn't like cheese. It was a shock to the system, but I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna let it might be like 2-3 tablespoons. They're a little extra. They're kind of big. I'm gonna put that in there. And I'm gonna put this in the oven if I can open it with the table in the way. So some other things that go great. We have a roasted garlic aioli. So that's also nice to kind of drizzle that on top of nachos or on the pizza. We also have a chipotle aioli, which has a kick. Of course, it's chipotle, but that also would be great drizzled on nachos. So we talked about enchiladas. The enchiladas actually cook in the multi-purpose steamer in like 10 minutes. And surprisingly, that's a big hit at our house. Like everyone, except my daughter. My daughter, she don't eat nothing. So when I say everyone loves them, just don't include her. She likes the cheese quesadilla, and like that's it. It's okay. It's still something. So enchiladas and the multi-purpose steamer, they are fantastic. And like my oldest son, he's like, wow, this is like a fancy restaurant. And I'm like, that's kind of how it feels like when I'm cooking now. Like the chicken parm I made last night, like it was like restaurant quality. It was so good. So we have our pizza in the oven, the steamer. Now I'm talk about a few other steamers. You know, we always talk about our silicone cookware. And this was the piece that sold me